might pierce your mind. And JP hit you with reality all the time. The way to keep it all the way 100, it should be a crime. Sports, news, politics, on the show you will find. Conversation grown, opinions they not alone. Savannah be the home, they coming straight for your dome. It is what it is, gonna be what it's gonna be. You are rocking with the Sean Brown Show with JP.
What's going on, everybody, from the East Coast to the West Coast? This is the one and only Sean Brown Show on WQTS into the broadcast. JP in the building, having a good time when rocking with us today. Hope y'all are ready for a great show here in the city of Savannah, Georgia. It's hot outside. It rained the last 2 days, but it's a beautiful cloudy / sunny / it's still supposed to rain again today. Wednesday in studio, rocking with us. JP, what's going on, big fella?
Man, good to be back, bro. For 1 day hiatus.
A 1 day hiatus? Oh, see, look at this guy throwing shade already.
What you mean? We didn't have a show Monday.
We didn't have a show Monday. We had some things going on. Gotta make lemonade out of lemons.
We're not gonna talk about what was going on, but ain't none of their business.
Life.
Don't worry about it.
Life happens. Life does happen. Breaking news coming out. If you guys didn't see it, it was all over ESPN, all over ABC World News, almost every platform covered it. The Savannah Bananas last night played in kilts. First baseball team ever to play in kilts.
What?
Yes, you didn't see it, JP.
No.
Bananas rocked kilts for the first time. Like I said, first baseball team ever. They announced that they were the first sports team to ever do it, but it's not true because obviously in Ireland they play everything in kilts.
First American team.
First American team to play a sport in kilts. It was pretty entertaining. The crowd loved it. It's gone viral already, of course. And then the game got rained out. Top of the first inning. Top of the first inning. 2 outs.
Like this for nothing.
It's a 1-0 ball game, and it got rescheduled for this coming up Wednesday at 7 o'clock, which is also day one of band camp at Savannah State. So I don't know how I'm going to pull this one off. But, yeah, it's going to be a good time, and it was a good crowd. The crowd loved it. Had a good time last night.
I'm glad you guys had a good time.
We had a good time. Top of the first, and the rain started, and it didn't stop.
Rowdy Roddy Piper face.
/ Rousey?
No.
No?
No.
Really? You're not a fan of Rowdy Roddy?
I didn't say I wasn't a fan, but there's only one Rowdy Piper. There's only one rowdy one. Ronda Rousey can take it because she...
See, I could go really dark with this right now because technically there's no longer a rowdy one, but,
Whatever. As long as that man on WWE Network, he lives.
Okay, if you say so.
That is correct.
If you say so, sir.
That is correct.
I'll agree with you. What's going on, Disc Space Grace? Welcome to the show. I see you yawning there.
He looks constipated.
Man, I'm tired this morning.
Tired? Trying to wake up?
Yeah,
Need a little Herbalife energy drink?
I'm waiting on that coffee. Nice segue, by the way.
Yeah, gotta love it. Gotta love it. JP, I see you slimming down over there, big fella.
Man, I'm trying, bro. You know.
I'm lying, but I just wanted to compliment you.
Oh.
Don't lie. Backhanded compliment.
If y'all would have saw that sneeze before we went on the air, goddamn,
I sneezed so hard my headphones came off.
He headbutt the table.
It happens. No, I see JP working hard to get that stomach down and trying to do big things, man. I respect it.
I appreciate it, but this table is being held up by our knees right now because he tore it up with that sneeze.
Busted the frame out.
I'm telling you.
I got so confused for a
Bust
second.
a bus.
By your knees. What are you talking about? So breaking news coming out in the NFL. Darrelle Revis has retired.
That is correct.
The island is officially gone.
First ballot Hall of Famer in about 5 years.
Really?
Yes. Come on, man.
I could see it. What was your favorite part of his career, JP?
His mouth.
Pause.
That dude
Are
could
we not
talk.
phrasing anymore?
Okay, sound bites. Let me put it like that. Then. Jesus Christ, dude.
Where?
Okay, touche.
That dude got a sound bite for you every time.
What was your favorite?
I can't really pick one out. There was a few that I chuckled and laughed, but yeah, he's 11 years in the league, great career, man. Like I said, first ballot Hall of Famer. He better make the Hall of Fame first time he's nominated. If not, there's something wrong.
They played 11, like you said, 11 years, 4 teams, Pro Bowl selected, 4-time at first team, All Pro. I mean, the guy's a stud.
Yeah, 7-time Pro Bowler, man. Come on, that should speak for something.
The only guy that I've probably seen play the position better, Darryl Green. Former Washington Redskin. We got to get our slides in there.
Cornerback, yeah, I get it. Well,
they haven't been
Deion
many
was
better.
pretty good too,
Deion
man.
was good, but Green was still better. Green was still the number 1 DB, in my opinion, for the last 20, 30 years.
Okay.
Can you name one better?
I'm thinking. Give me a minute.
Keep thinking. We'll talk about the other breaking news that just came out this morning. Coming out this morning, and this is confusing for me, but I understand what Toronto's trying to do. Kawhi Leonard is heading to Canada. No, he's not getting deported.
Canada, eh?
Via President Trump.
Canada,
he got traded to the Toronto Raptors in a big 2-team trade between the Raptors and the Spurs.
Thank you, Grant Pearson.
Grant, what? Oh, I see.
Deion Sanders, brother. Come on.
He wasn't better than Darryl Green. Deion Sanders was not better than Darryl Green. No.
Let me guess. Did Darryl Green play for the Redskins?
Dude, I just said that like 3 minutes ago.
Okay, that's why you say that.
No, I just said that because facts are facts.
I don't know. How many Super Bowls does he have? Oh.
You want to compare the numbers? We can pull the numbers up later in the show.
Just
And we
saying.
can compare the numbers.
I'm just saying.
In my opinion, Darryl Green was faster.
I don't know.
It's just my opinion.
I would say you are outside of your mind.
Well, I guess I'll have to be outside of my mind. Speaking of outside of their mind, as we were saying, the Toronto Raptors have picked up one Kawhi Leonard from the San Antonio Spurs.
That is a definite. I think San Antonio won that trade.
How? DeMar DeRozan's a free agent next season.
What makes you think he won't stay in?
What makes you think
San
he won't
Antonio?
sign back with Toronto?
Because Toronto shipped him off?
Yeah.
But for what reason?
Here's the mindset Toronto has. DeMar DeRozan is a free agent next summer, so he can come back to Toronto.
But in my mind, you could have traded somebody else if you're Toronto. Why'd you have to trade me? I'm your star player.
Star player for star player.
I would have shipped Kyle Lowry out of there.
Here's my thing, though. They gave up Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green.
Oh, God, no. Oh. Mm-mm.
Here's the official line. Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green to the Raptors for DeMar DeRozan and Jacob Poeltl.
And a protected 2019
And a protected
first round
2019 first round
pick.
pick, which is a 1 through 20 pick.
That's horrible.
It's a 1 through 20 pick, though.
Oh, yeah, but that means you might get 20.
Yeah, but who's coming? Oh, yeah, true. That is very true.
Yeah, that was horrible. That was terrible.
It's
Danny Green should have never been on that. He shouldn't have even been close. His name shouldn't even been on that paper. No, dude, you don't have a lights out shooter anymore.
yeah, because you can't rely on Kyle Lowry.
Sure can't. I'm talking about for San Antonio.
It's gonna be.
You ain't got no
San
shooter no more.
Antonio's rebuilding. They got to go into rebuilding phase. They just have to.
Yeah, but you don't get rid of her. You don't get rid of a good piece though. In Danny Green.
Well, I mean, you get DeMar DeRozan.
And don't worry, I'll wait.
I mean, hey, I'm not saying they got more than DeMar DeRozan, but DeMar DeRozan's a solid piece to build around with a decent roster. You disagree?
Who? DeMar DeRozan?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's a solid piece.
However,
You don't think he's a solid piece to build around, build a team around?
But don't you think it
That's
would
what
have been
Toronto
better?
did.
Don't you think it would have been better to have DeMar DeRozan to build your team around with Danny Green? Now you got to find a shooter.
Okay, let's look at San Antonio's roster.
You got
Realistically,
Bellinelli. Well, yeah, okay, he's decent.
you got players on that roster.
Ginobili's 40.
Okay,
Rudy Gay is 31.
DeMarcus Aldridge.
How much? Yeah, but he can stretch and shoot the three a little bit, but you ain't gonna give him the ball in no transition, popping no
Hattie
three.
Mills, Dejounte
But
Murray.
he's bringing the ball up.
They've got some talent. They do still have some talent on this roster.
I mean, you did get Lonnie Walker, so that's a plus.
Cunningham has shown slight brilliancy.
I didn't even know that dude was 31. Golly.
Yeah, they've got some
Good
pieces,
Lord.
man. They do have some pieces that they can still make a run. But the West this year, we already know it's down to Golden State with maybe Houston.
I don't know about that now.
Do you think LA has a shot?
No, I think Houston's got a shot.
Speaking of LA, what's this big thing now? Apparently, LeBron has trimmed down. He cut down some of the extra weight. Obviously, he's getting older, so he's got to be smaller to still be as effective. Now, women are coming out of nowhere talking about, oh, LeBron fine. LeBron done got skinny. What? Have y'all seen this man's feet?
Man, listen. How much is his contract? 5
Was it
years, what?
128 million?
For how long?
150 something.
158 million. Yeah, 158 million.
5 years, $158 million will make anybody look fine.
Preach.
Yeah, valid point.
Give yourself another one.
But they make
Give
I
myself
don't
a
know.
round
Do
of
you own
applause. That was
a
correct.
But do you own a pair of LeBrons?
No.
A pair of his shoes?
No.
Don't do it to yourself.
No.
They make them specifically for his feet. And his feet, no.
No, I wouldn't buy LeBron's anyway.
His feet look like a Star Trek symbol, just
I
weird.
I'd buy Kyrie's before I buy LeBron's.
Of course.
Shade.
Oh, see, look at this guy.
But it's facts, though. I would.
Is it facts?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Touche. So the All-Star festivities went down. Major League Baseball All-Star game was last night. Home Run Derby went down over the weekend, or over the first couple days. Tell us about it, JP.
I was correct. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Bryce Harper wins the Home Run Derby. But now the controversy is that he cheated.
How would he have cheated in the home run? I saw people saying that. J. Rod Wells, who tunes into our show a whole lot, talk about it's rigged and Bryce Harper.
No,
was
it wasn't
supposed to win. I'm
rigged.
like, how do you cheat? How do you fake a long ball?
No, the rules of the Home Run Derby is you have your BP pitcher
Okay.
that pitches to you during the Home Run Derby. Now, the rules are you can't pitch again until the ball lands,
Okay.
whether it's caught by somebody in the field, one of the kids, or if it's in the crowd. Then you can pitch your next pitch. Now, Bryce Harper had his father pitching for him for the Home Run Derby, but his father was just chucking him in there. The ball was still in mid-flight when he pitched his next pitch. So, technically, that's illegal. It's cheating, but it's the Home Run Derby. It's an exhibition. Is it really that big of a deal? And I mean, honestly,
is it an asterisk in the record book?
no.
All right then.
It's the Home Run Derby. Come on. There's so much stuff going on with All-Star. And I mean, I was thinking about it, and I heard it on the radio, and it was funny because I laughed because I was thinking the same thing before I heard it. Major League Baseball is somewhat on a decline because you see in the last 2 seasons you've seen more strikeouts than hits, and I don't think.
Well, it's not even that. That's not why baseball's on the decline. Baseball's on the decline because the games got longer. There's not as much entertainment.
Right.
A la
Who wants
Savannah
to
Bananas. I'm just saying.
Who wants to sit there and watch strikeouts all day?
Well, no.
I want to see. I
know,
want to see some doubles. I want to see some home runs.
But that's not true. I've spoken to a few scouts when they were here for the Team USA, Team Japan game, and what they're saying is it's more long balls now than actually enjoying the game. There's so many home runs now in the game that it's strikeouts and home runs.
There's more strikeouts than home runs though.
Because everybody's going for the long ball instead of playing the game.
Right.
Hit for contact, hit and run. Sacrifice.
Small ball in baseball is the equivalent to the big man in basketball. It does not exist anymore.
It's a lost cause.
Small ball in baseball is more like running the ball in football. It's your short game. It's how you make moves.
Yeah, but it doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah.
But it doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, you get 2 people on base and then play some long ball. Now you're talking some scoring. I mean,
when was the last time you saw a major league team squeeze butt?
Excuse me?
Squeeze
butt.
Squeeze bunt. B-U-N-T.
Squeeze
Boy,
bunt.
where you at today? Are you here?
Safety squeeze.
I don't have my headphones on.
Safety squeeze. That's what he's talking
Safety
about.
squeeze.
Gotcha,
Yes.
gotcha.
Safety squeeze.
Yeah, you don't see that aggressiveness anymore.
You don't.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think that they save it for when you actually really, really need it because it's not going to be expected at that point. At this point, if you look at the level that we're on now, here, Savannah Bananas, they run the safety squeeze all the time because they know they can do it. They're the leading base stealing team in the whole league.
Right.
So, but when you get to the majors, everybody's got speed except for Dominic Smith. Sorry, Dominic.
Shots fired.
No, he's cool. We're good friends.
Shots, bro.
No, he's cool. We're good friends. But a lot of guys outside of the guys that work the corners have speed, so everyone can steal. Everyone's got that dominant speed to be able to get to the base path or for the sacrifice squeeze, dropping a bunt. But not everybody can honestly drop a bunt in the majors successfully. That's one other thing to think about. So
do you remember back in the day for Oakland? This is about maybe early 90s, late 80s. Do you remember Ricky Henderson led off for Oakland?
Man.
I do remember.
Ricky Henderson lead. Man, that's
and like 40% of the time, what did he do? First pitch of the game, he's going for the bunt.
Gone.
Well, yeah.
Third base side.
But your responsibility as the leadoff hitter is to get on base, not hit a home run.
That's exactly my point. That style of game is irrelevant anymore, just like the big man in basketball. You don't see – name me one definite solid 5 in the league right now. One that can't stretch.
That can't stretch?
Nope.
If you can't stretch in the NBA now, you're obsolete. I understand your point. I'm not arguing your point. I'm just saying, especially when in the NBA.
So that's what I'm saying. The small ball in baseball is gone.
For now. Everything comes in waves. It'll change back.
This is true.
It'll change back.
But I don't know. When are we going to have that player that actually plays small ball? Because all the players that have come out now are perfect example. Let me use my Yankees. Aaron Judge, Gary Sanchez, Didi Gregorius. all of those are long ball hitters. They don't play small ball. So, I mean, I can't see Gary Sanchez dropping a bunt down the third base line and beating it out. That's not happening.
Well, if it's you have to look at it too. You have to look at dropping a bunt is situational as well. You're not just going to drop a bunt for no reason. It's situation based.
If I don't have any men on and I'm the first batter of the game, I'm dropping the bunt because
if you have the speed out of the base,
right?
Out of the
that's what I'm
box.
saying. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to put Aaron. You're not going to drop a bunt with Aaron Judge. I'm saying you got to have wheels. But for one, the infield ain't going to expect it because it's the first batter of the game.
But that's the thing too. Imagine what would happen if Aaron Judge dropped a bunt. He's got the speed. He's an outfielder. He's got to have some kind of speed. He's got your comments about the NBA not having a solid 5.
He's like more like
a stretch 4.
Yeah. I'm talking about like a 5. I'm talking about
like a diesel.
Yeah. I'm talking about like a Dwight Howard type 5. Big. Can't shoot 3.
Howard.
Can't shoot the 50 foot. No.
I'm just saying he's still in the league.
But he can't. Well, I mean, he's barely.
He's in Charlotte.
Barely.
I don't know. I think
Kemba Walker's back is going to hurt at the end of this year.
We'll see.
For carrying Dwight Howard.
16 minutes past the hour. It's WQTH to the broadcast. I'm Sean. JP to my right. We're rocking it on the Sean Brown Show with JP. We'll be back in a minute. Disgrace on the ones and twos. WQTS is the broadcast. We're live in the mix. Hope you guys are having a good time and enjoying the lunchtime grind.
Somebody is having a good time.
I'm saying, this Space Grace forgot we were over here trying to run a radio show here.
Mobby.
He was at the Apollo.
He got caught up in the music. He started hearing Rihanna. Please don't stop the music. Man, we're having a great time enjoying our lunchtime grind. Hope you guys are having fun rocking with us. Just out, Terrell Owens says he still wants to play football.
That's why he didn't attend the Hall of Fame ceremony.
Terrell Owens better go play some Madden and be happy.
Man, stop. That man's still in shape, though.
That doesn't mean he can still play football in the NFL.
You don't think Terrell Owens can give you something? Anything?
Why didn't he go the baseball route?
Oh, God.
Stop. See?
He's not Tim Tebow. Tebow's actually playing good
actually
baseball.
doing good, yeah.
Tebow actually made the Eastern Conference All-Star team for Double-A. So, yeah.
Oh, he'll be in the league before the year's out.
Unfortunately, because the Mets aren't doing anything right now. But, yeah, Terrell Owens, he's about to be inducted in the Pro Football Hall of Fame and still wants to play football. 44 years old. He could still actually play in the CFL or get released and try for the NFL. Best bet, I think we're going to see T.O. in the XFL. That's just me.
Good night, folks.
I see Terrell Owens coming to the XFL. Vince McMahon's got the money to do it. He can sign him. I see it's a possibility. It's a possibility. XFL cranks up this February coming up, man. It's gonna be interesting to see whether Terrell Owens gets picked up or not. But we'll see. He wants to play in the NFL. We'll see what happens. We'll see. First reported by a CFL website that he wants in.
First reported by an idiot. XFL.
He's currently signed to the CFL's Eskimos, the Edmonton Eskimos.
It'll be a cold day if he plays for the XFL. I'll tell you that much. I wouldn't even watch. That's like a slap in the face to T.O.
Why?
Cause XFL isn't.
It's just coming back. We don't even know what the product looks like.
Why? If it's anything like the last time.
It's not. They've already said it's not going to look like that. It's supposed to be football in the off season of football. So the Super Bowl ends, XFL cranks up the very next week. It's football in the midst of football when there's no football. So we're going on right now.
There you go. That's what I.
You don't think it's going to be successful?
No.
Why?
No.
What's your opinion on why the XFL would not be successful?
Because everybody's thought process is going to be, oh, they're bringing this back again. They're not even going to give it a chance.
Well, they announced it last year during the Super Bowl.
Well, what's taking them so long to pull the trigger? Are they coming out the next Super Bowl?
They're coming out this February coming up, which I announced after you walked off.
I do not see that being successful at all.
But you're not telling me why.
If at first you don't succeed, give up, try something else.
Well, the first time through was a partnership. This time it's completely owned by Vince McMahon.
Which is
worse.
Right.
Speaking of worse, the Cavaliers have waived veteran center Kendrick Perkins. Finally. Thank God. They figured, okay, LeBron's gone. We don't need you anymore, Kendrick.
He wasn't even playing. He averaged 3.8 points and 2 rebounds in the postseason.
And that was 2015-16.
Yeah, right.
Was the last time he really saw any action. He was on the
Lord.
he was on the roster last
more
year.
Than that.
33-year-old Kendrick Perkins was on the roster last year. Didn't play a single minute. He just took a spot.
I can give you more than 2.8 points a game, and I'm 36 years old.
He took a spot that could have went to Jordan McRae. That's all I'm going to say. He won a championship with the Boston Celtics in 2008. Was part of 3 other NBA Finals teams: Boston Celtics, Oklahoma City Thunder, and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now a free agent. Who's going to sign him? The Savannah Cavaliers.
Oh, my God.
Savannah Cavaliers are in action in the postseason right now in the NABL, doing big things. They won their last home game, looking for the chance to play for the championship in Texas in a few weeks. So they're doing big things. They're actually doing a lot of big things, and the city of Savannah is finally starting to realize the Cavaliers are here to stay, and they're bringing positive stuff to the community. So looking forward to that. Also looking forward to next Wednesday, the start, opening day, the first shot heard around campus. Savannah State's band camp, powerhouse to the south, ready to shut it down. Literally got a staff meeting right after we get off the air today. So we're excited about what we have coming up. Hope you guys are excited for a great season coming up of good music, good marching, and as I say on the air, for every time the band performs, simply greatness.
Really?
You disagree?
No.
I do. I say that every time the band steps onto the field.
I don't disagree at all.
Simply greatness. Shout out to Marcus Grant, Director of Bands, Assistant Director of Bands, Mr. Derek Yates, and the entire staff out at Savannah State. What is this?
That's your horn section, bro.
We
Not
are-
specifically, but
This is not an Indian wedding.
It is your gift.
That's exactly what you're playing.
why is this dead silence? Why is everybody looking at me?
Because everyone's looking at you playing some foolishness for no reason.
Can we move on?
We're waiting for you to turn it off.
They won't let me be great in this studio, ladies and gentlemen.
That was terrible.
They won't let me be great in this
That
studio.
was the
ladies
worst
and gentlemen.
soundbite JP's ever played. We talk marching band and he plays an Indian wedding song.
Come on, man. I got a
I
better.
felt like I saw 15 guys dancing around in a circle with the first one down on one knee with his leg stuck out.
I got a better soundbite when we go to break. So come on.
We're
Let's
not
hit it.
going to break yet.
What you come on out there?
I'm just saying.
Too early.
Shouts out to the team out of Savannah.
No, we came in too late.
Shouts out to the team out of Savannah Toyota,
Space.
man. They took care of us. Took care of my family on a brand new RAV4. We're excited about it. It fits all of our needs. And if you guys need that help as well, go see the guys, Mike Taff and the crew. Mike Taff is the VP of Savannah Toyota. Looked out for me. He can look out for you guys, too. Make sure you tell him the Sean Brown Show with JP sent you when you go get a vehicle out of Savannah Toyota, where the Truman ends and savings begin. JP's just off kilter today. So,
And
yeah.
service begins, by the way.
Oh, my bad. I don't work there.
That was the worst.
I tried.
ever
I mean,
heard.
I tried to leave the door open for him, and he didn't take it. So, I mean,
Look at every door that's open, you ain't supposed to walk through it.
JP's got to stay on his toes. Disc.
Space.
See, he's just not on his toes today. I don't know. It's
How
Monday.
was I
We're in
supposed to
studio
know that
having a
was
good
coming?
time. 27 minutes past the hour, rocking out on the Sean Brown Show with JP. Disgrace Grace on the ones and twos. We're going to be live this Friday at Southeastern Vapes
Yes.
for your microphone works, sir. For their
Letting you do your thing.
Disgrace, tell us about the event going on this Friday.
All right, so we have the 3-year anniversary party there on Wilmington Island, Johnny Mercer location. Southeast Vapes will be celebrating. We'll be there to do the show live at 12 o'clock as usual.
Nice.
And I will be DJing the party all the way until it ends.
And what time does it end?
Question mark. Past 12.
So will
Or
there
past
be
10, excuse me.
will there be specials and stuff going on?
We've gone
And
past 12 before.
will there be specials and stuff going on for people?
Oh, yeah, there's going to be raffles,
drinks and stuff?
giveaways,
Food?
food and drink.
Specifically
yeah,
food?
yeah.
Okay, cool. Outstanding.
That's how you get in there, huh?
Yeah,
I
you're
gotta
hungry.
eat. Hey, I gotta eat. Man's gotta eat. This Herbalife diet is tough, but it's you gotta make sure you eat.
You're hungry.
No, these are great parties. There's going to be great deals on all the products that they have, and plus a lot of education for new vapors. If you guys are curious, come check it out.
So, do you think Southeastern Vapes would like to donate a vape setup for the show? I'm not a vapor, so I have no clue about the setup of vaping.
It's a possibility. I'll talk to the owner about it, and I'll let you know tomorrow.
See if they can sell me on a product.
There you
Because I'm
go.
not a vapor. I have no clue anything about it. I heard it tears up your lungs. I don't know.
You ever hookah?
I have hookah, but I heard hookah was
There you go.
terrible for you.
Well, hookah is raw tobacco or seasoned tobacco.
So, what's the difference between hookah and a vape?
Well, tobacco, hands down. There is no tobacco at all within a vaporizer device. So
Okay.
about 7,000 chemicals on average difference.
It's still chemicals, though, right?
Yeah, when you burn tobacco, you have over 7,000 chemical combinations. When you're vaporizing, it's typically on average less than 24.
But it's still chemicals going in your body.
Mostly
I'd rather
sugars and
24
things.
than 700 and something.
Right.
I'd rather not put any chemicals in my body that I don't
If
need.
Herbalife came out with a vape, you'd take it.
No, that's not true.
Ding.
That is not true. Let's speak facts here. Speaking of
Herbalife
facts,
vape.
let's go.
Diet vape. ladies and
Speaking of
gentlemen.
facts, earlier in the
Tastes
show,
like
we talked
paper.
about the difference between Deion Sanders and Darryl Green, and our own Grant Pearson, also known as Lee, was able to get the stats for us and
Come
get them
on,
to
Lee.
us because JP was saying that Deion Sanders was better than Darryl Green. Huh. Looks like the stats don't lie. I was correct.
You were also correct by saying that Darrell Green played
Darryl
about
Green.
Darryl.
Daryl.
Okay.
Like Lil Daryl. Darryl Green. Say it right, sir. Respect the Redskins.
Daryl Green played about 107 more games than Deion Sanders too.
That's not my fault.
What you mean? You play more games, you get more stats.
He had
Duh.
a longer career. He had a longer career than Deion Sanders, and he played in a earlier era where it was more physical game.
And then Deion Sanders played both sides of the ball.
Okay, we're talking about the corner position, not both sides of the ball.
All I know is, if Deion Sanders would have played those extra 107 games that Daryl has on him, I think them stats would have been a little bit closer.
They both have 2 Super Bowl rings. Daryl Green has more tackles. Daryl Green specifically has 200 more tackles, 201 more tackles than Deion Sanders. I'm just saying.
One more interception.
Okay, that's fine though. He's got more tackles.
But in 295 games played.
Okay.
If it was 189 games played, he'd have more tackles than Deion Sanders. So what are you saying?
He's 90 games. He has 90 more games to catch up.
107 games. Do the math.
Yeah, it is what it is. But Daryl Green is still the better cornerback.
Nope.
I don't understand your argument here. Your argument is not valid.
So you're telling me if Deion Sanders, in his prime, played 107 more games with those stats right there, and Daryl Green's stats stayed where they were, you're saying those stats wouldn't even be close?
I'm saying for the cornerback position, everyone looks at Deion Sanders just specifically as a two-way player. And the position of cornerback, on the corner, defensive back, Daryl Green is one of the greatest
we never said
DBs of all time.
We never said he wasn't.
Greater than Deion Sanders.
With 107 extra games played.
That's because he had a longer career, and he played earlier in the NFL when it was more of a rougher game.
So what I am saying is, for the amount of games that Deion played, he's equal to Darrell. Because if you think about it,
Darrell,
Darrell, whatever, Debo, whatever you want to call him. Darrell.
Just think Coming to America. That's how you keep it.
Darryl.
You're right every time.
Daryl
Green is better than Deion Sanders.
No, sorry.
Lee Pearson, you gave us the stats. Let us know. It's a very close argument. It really is. But
thank you, Grant. Thank you, Lee. Thank you.
But we're talking if.
And remember, Daryl played for the Redskins.
If does not put butts in the seats. I'm just saying. And even if I wasn't a Redskins fan, I would still say Daryl Green is a better cornerback than Deion Sanders.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Don't even lie to yourself like that. If you were a New York Jets fan, you would not say that. Don't lie to yourself. I just named the team, but don't lie to yourself like that. Come on, man.
No, I'm dead serious. I'm serious. Daryl Green is a better cornerback, and Deion Sanders would say that. Deion Sanders looked up to Daryl Green.
Thank you. Only out of honor.
Because he played in a different era. I'm just saying.
DeAndre, we're not even going to.
I was going to get to that. That's going to be my stop the bus.
That's going to be your stop the bus?
That's my stop the bus.
Okay.
33 minutes past the hour. Matter of fact, let's just jump into it, man. Stop the bus time since JP thinks Daryl Green is not a better cornerback than
I never said he
Deion
wasn't.
Sanders.
Jesus. But you're making it seem like Daryl Green just blows Deion out the water as best cornerback. No, he doesn't.
Daryl Green is is arguably the number one cornerback in NFL history.
Oh, excuse me, Lee. What was that you said? Also consider that Deion got thrown to far less because he was an interception machine. That is correct.
We're talking. We have to also remember we're talking about two different eras of football. We really are.
A pass is a pass, whether it was in 1964 or 1994. A pass is a pass.
We're talking about two different eras of football. Back when Daryl Green played in the 80s, early 80s into the 90s, it was a run-heavy league.
Grace.
Am I wrong?
Tell me what the difference between a pass in 64 and a pass in 94 is. The quarterback releases the ball, it spirals the same way. Gravity takes the same effect.
There were in that time when Daryl Green first came into the league, it was not as much of a passing league. You look at now, it's all about airing it out. Back then,
Deion doesn't play now.
Okay, when Deion
was on a team that had Emmitt Smith,
and Emmitt Smith shouldered quite a bit of the load. Before that, it was almost all running backs carrying all the load. Look at let's see, what?
He's nasty. If you were a quarterback, are you throwing in Deion's direction?
I'm telling you, man.
And on the other side, would you throw in Daryl's direction?
We're talking about two completely different eras of football.
They both won Super Bowls against the same run-and gun Buffalo Bills.
I'm telling you, we're talking about two different eras of football.
We're putting that on Facebook. Sean Brown Show with JP. Go like the page. That's the question of the day. Who's the better cornerback? Daryl Green, orange, purple, blue, whatever, or Deion Sanders? I want to know. We'll talk about it Friday.
When we get back, it's time to stop the bus. It's WQTS.
Hey, yo, y'all know what time it is. Your boy Pastor Troy checking in, down South Georgia boy. Ain't listen to the Sean Brown Show with JP. Y'all know what time it is, man. Your boy Pastor Troy, go get that new album, Club of Lang. Yeah, man, on all digital platforms. It's going all the way down. You tuned in, baby, right now to the Sean Brown Show with my dog JP and his song.
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You wasn't going to tell nobody you got a drop from Pastor Troy?
No, but don't
I'm going to need you to send me that.
Nobody.
I'm going to need you to send me
The
that.
homie looked out for your boy, man, this weekend, man. Hanging out, bro.
We're going to have to add that to the list.
Hanging out,
shouts
bro.
out to Pastor Troy, man. That's what's up. Good job, JP.
Just hanging
Look
out,
at
bro.
JP doing some work.
That dude is legit cool, man.
Look at JP doing some work. Look at God.
Come on, man.
Look at
Shut
God.
your head like it's impossible. Golly.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Hey, man, good job. Good job, JP.
Yeah, man, that's the homie, bro.
Big credit for you. Good job.
I
man.
appreciate it.
Good job, JP.
Thank
We
you.
have to give you a sticker.
A sticker?
You get a gold star today.
Man, shut your head.
Let's get to that famous part of the show that we all love to do. It's time to stop the bus. Brought to you today by Southeastern Guide Dogs in Tampa, Florida. Go to guidedogs.org to check everything out about Southeastern Guide Dogs. Everything they do for veterans and the visually impaired is free, absolutely free. Everything they do is by donation as well. Check them out. Consider being a puppy raiser. There's a lot of puppies here in the Savannah, Georgia area, and maybe you want to be added to the roster. GuideDogs.org is the way to do it. Check them out. Southeastern Guide Dogs, and this is to stop the bus. Let's do it, JP.
And brought to you by more secure headphones.
It's time to stop.
So my stop the bus today, I want to talk about this guy that called the police after being fouled in Virginia. First of all, I'm offended because I'm from Virginia, right? And we actually play ball. This guy is just a bum. I'm putting a picture up on our Facebook Live feed. Here's how you know this guy's not a ball player. Anytime you go to an open run or any kind of pickup game, anybody who's wearing arm sleeves that match his shorts is a bum.
Those arm sleeves match his shorts?
They're blue and they're blue. They're blue. He specifically tried to match his outfit.
That looks like gray and white to me.
Dude is a bum. You can look at the picture and tell he can't play ball.
I wore arm sleeves.
So the report says this. He got fouled, and he says he called foul. He actually got blocked. He didn't even get fouled. He got
Is
the
there a
block was
video
too
out for
hard.
this?
I'm sure it's going to come out eventually. He got blocked on the play. His shot got blocked, so he called the police and said he was fouled. Too hard. Like, you're making Virginia just look terrible right now. I'm from Northern Virginia. This happened in Dulles. You know who else from the Dulles area?
I got an idea.
Allen Iverson.
That's correct.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, Nova. Come on. Yo, this hurt my feelings when I saw this. I'm from Northern Virginia. We play ball in Northern Virginia. This guy does not play ball.
You'll never see that in New York.
This guy,
Never.
I'm telling you, I'm looking at this picture. This guy does not play basketball. He doesn't play ball. I'm just saying. He's a bum. I'm just saying. He's wearing 2 arm sleeves and a headband. Who does that?
Where is he wearing a headband at?
There's a headband. I don't want to blow it up because it's going to make me mad.
Blow it up. That's a headband? I thought it was his hair.
Yeah, no, that's a headband. Look how and the headband's not even all the way on his head. It looks like he's got a hairline going horizontally across his head. It's a headband. Okay, this dude is a bum,
I
yo.
kind of see the headband.
I want to find his name in his social media. We need to hit him up and get an interview with him.
DeAndre says straight booty.
Dude is terrible.
They
yo.
make sure you ain't booty.
He's terrible. Like, I feel like this should have been a joke.
It isn't. You'll never see this in New York.
First of all, how do you go to the gym wearing 2 arm sleeves?
Come on, man. Some people. Hey,
It's a shooting sleeve.
I wore
What is he,
two-
ambidextrous shooter from 3?
I wore 2 arm sleeves, but I was also like 15 years old.
This dude is clearly not 15.
I didn't. You'd be
I wanna-
surprised
I wanna-
nowadays.
We need to find his social media. We need to interview him.
Oh,
And I'm a
God.
clown him the whole time.
Oh God.
I'm just saying, come on, man.
This dude
Come
is irate.
on.
He is
Send him to the
mad.
altar, man. He needs some prayer.
He is mad.
Put the oil on him. He's making Virginia look real
Virginia's
bad, man.
own, ladies and gentlemen.
He's making Virginia look real. Speaking of Virginia, shout out to the Hokies. Virginia Tech Hokies repping all day. But that's my team. That's my college team. So when
You
we
know
do big
what?
things this season, don't everybody come jumping on the bandwagon because I know all my Facebook friends that are Virginia Tech fans.
That year on your shirt is the same year that headband came out.
I'm just saying, who does that?
Virginia.
You get your shot blocked and you call the police? Is it really?
I'm assuming that this whole story is not being told. I'm thinking that he got the shot. It happens all the time. You get your shot blocked, you
No.
call foul.
Here's the quote. No punches were thrown. Nothing, the witness said. It wasn't malicious. No hits to the face or anything like that. According to the witness, the man who fell, he fell after getting a shot block, was extremely upset and told the other player he was calling the police. I thought he was joking, the witness said. I thought he was being extra. After making his way to the front desk, the other players knew he was serious. You've got to be kidding me. Like, what? Why? Why?
Those are your Virginia natives.
No,
Those
stop
are your-
it. Stop it. Yo, if I find out he was related to me, I'm disowning him.
Oh, my God.
I'm just saying. Yo, the whole state of Virginia should disown this guy.
Oh, my God. Really?
I'm just saying.
Come on, man.
Can you imagine that? You be at the YMCA. Oh, foul. What? I'm calling the police. Look at this fool. Yo, can you imagine the roast session that went on when he said he was going to call the police?
Yeah, he probably did get roasted. That really does deserve it.
This dude.
Boy, if you don't.
what kills me though is the matching sleeves, the matching shooting sleeves.
Come on, man. When you think you're a hooper, you got to play the role, man. You got to look the part. But the
JP,
911 responder is probably laughing like, dude, you serious?
I think we can
What's your
access that
emergency?
call. I think we can access that call. What do you think, JP?
Oh, my God.
Let's see if we can get it. Hold on, let me see if I can
Hold
pull
on.
it up.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Let's see if we can get a hold of that 911 call, because that's, I mean, what's the charge? What's the charge that you press on that? Assault? He blocked my shot and I fell. He assaulted me. That's, dude, really? Oh, we do get the call.
911. Please state your emergency.
They didn't pick up. I mean, they took
911, please state your emergency.
yes. I'm in the YMCA in Dulles up the street, and I've been assaulted, and I want to press charges because my feelings are hurt, and I might have scratched my elbow, and I stretched my shooting sleeve, and I want to press charges. I need an officer up here right now because I'm not going to stand for this malarkey.
Can you tell me what happened specifically, sir?
Well, I was driving to the hole, and I went up, and I went for a clean jumper. I swear I had plenty of space to take the jump shot. And this big black guy came out of nowhere, and he threw the ball onto the other court, and it interrupted their game, and I fell to the floor, and I stretched my shooting sleeve.
So
I've only got two.
So, sir, I'm assuming you're playing basketball?
Yes, I'm playing basketball. It's just a friendly pickup game, and these guys are taking it so serious. I don't know what I'm going to do about this. I need an officer here now. You don't understand. My feelings are hurt, and this has got to be resolved.
Okay. Let me ask. What is the emergency again, sir?
I told you already. This is getting ridiculous. I've told you I need an officer here because I was fouled too hard on the block shot. I fell and hit the ground. Basketball is a non-contact sport. I am not supposed to be on the ground, and I'm offended. I need my shooting sleeve replaced for both arms, and I need a brand new Tracy McGrady jersey. Signed by Tracy McGrady, preferably.
Is this a prank call, sir?
Yeah. Is this Ricky Smiley?
I want to talk to your manager. Hello? I want to talk to your manager. Did you put me on hold? This is... Just wait. I'm coming. I'm holding on to the ball until we play basketball. Until I'm ready to play, I'm going to hold on to the ball. You just wait. Hello?
John, you've got a message.
Just wait. I'm on hold. Hello? Hello? Hello?
911. Can you please restate your emergency?
You've just been hung up on, sir.
Oh, it's just crazy, man. It's just. I'm sorry.
What is this world coming to when we call 911 on sports?
And he thought he got fouled. That's just crazy, man.
Pick up the phone.
Can you imagine? He gonna go to the altar for prayer on Sunday. What
Lord,
you
forgive me, for I should have used my left hand.
I forgot the fundamentals of the game. I wore 2 shooting sleeves to a pickup game. And everyone else was in champion shorts and T-shirts.
It takes a little more to never say.
It's crazy. This is crazy, man.
What
This
is
is crazy.
deep
Look at this picture. If you guys
inside?
watching on Facebook Live, this is come on. Come on, man. This is
Those your boys, man.
come on, man. This is crazy, man. I don't even know what to say. 49 minutes past the hour. It's WQTS to the broadcast. He called the police because he got fouled. You're rocking with the Sean Brown Show on
Just unhinged
WQTS.
us.
We're having a good time, man. That was my stop the bus. JP, you got one?
Yeah, I do.
In fact,
Okay.
I'm not stopping anything, but I'm just going to take this opportunity.
I know what you're about to say.
Yes, today is my baby's birthday.
Hey. Happy birthday.
My baby's 3 years old today, so.
And even he knows not to call the police when you get the shot blocked.
Because my son ain't getting his shot blocked. Believe that.
All right, Roman Reigns.
No. My son would never be that lame. Good Lord. So happy birthday, Jeremy. Daddy loves you.
Big ups to Jeremy celebrating his 3rd birthday, man. That's dope.
Yeah, man. 3 years already. Good Lord.
Time's flying by. You got a 3-year-old. I got a 2-year-old.
Yeah, for real.
I can't wait till she turns 3, just so we can
Yes,
get out of the 2s.
Yes, you can.
Oh no, I can't wait till she turns 3 to get out of the 2s.
Oh God.
These-
Terrible
these
twos.
twos, these-
Trying threes.
These 2s, I don't know. They're smart at that age. They start to understand that they can play and run daddy around the finger.
Man, my son is ridiculously intelligent. It shocks me sometimes.
My daughter knows how to pick up someone's iPhone, unlock it, and make phone calls
My son knows how to.
and download apps at 2.
My son knows how to start the car.
It's a Camry, man. It's
No,
complicated.
not my
with
car.
a racing stripe.
No, not my. Shut your. I'm not talking about my car. I'm talking about my wife's Traverse.
Oh,
Like he will literally
Fancy.
climb into the driver's seat, put the key in the ignition, turn the ignition, and hold it long enough for the car to crank and let it go.
Grand Theft Auto.
My son will not
He's
be.
playing GTA.
My son will not be, sir,
What?
a Grand Theft Auto character. No.
I'm not saying he's in character. I'm just saying.
All you had to do was follow the train, CJ.
Radio Los Santos. I ain't played that game in so long, man. We're having a good time. 52 minutes past the hour. It's the Sean Brown Show with JP, only on WQTS due to the broadcast. Remember, I can't even talk. Remember Vice City?
Yes.
Oh, I love this.
Classic game. The classics. GTA has never gotten old.
You remember you used to find that hip hop station while you were driving?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mother.
He's not lying. That's the crazy part.
That's exactly how it was.
Literally exact words. But yeah, it's one of the greatest games of all time, definitely.
Vice City?
No.
Okay. What,
5.
Grand Theft
GTA
Auto?
5 is one of the greatest games of all time,
Maybe.
hands down.
You got to be a fan of it, though.
Yeah.
You have to be a fan of it.
Okay, touche. Just released Madden 19 cover, Antonio Brown.
I'm with that.
You with that?
Yeah.
Are you with this? Le'Veon Bell denies he turns down the offer from the Steelers.
I don't know.
It was a big,
Le'Veon
deep
Bell
sign.
was a very essential piece to your offense, though. So, I mean,
Not
he
my
might have
offense,
not
I'm a
liked the
Redskins
contract.
fan.
He might have not liked the contract. This is what we call a holdout. This is what this is. So,
What's that?
thought I heard an echo in here.
You did.
Oh, okay.
You did hear an echo. Folks, the Sean Brown Show with JP, we're here Monday through Friday, most times. And we enjoy it when you guys rock with us. Specifically Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We have a good time. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're a little more flexible because we can have an FM format. But WQTS holds it
That's
down
what he said.
24 hours a day, man. Check it out. WQTSradio.com. Website just got updated. It's brand new. It's really nice.
It's
And
pretty.
it's a very nice website. It is. WQTSradio.com is where we rock. And DeAndre Murphy Sr., you're going to have to tune into the show on time soon.
Lord have
That was the
mercy.
leading headline of tonight's show,
Good
of today's
Lord.
show, that DeMar DeRozan headed to the Spurs.
Jesus.
But WQTS Digital Broadcast has held us down for the last year and a half now. We're having a
Yeah.
good time. But you can always watch the Sean Brown Show on 5 different platforms: YouTube, SpeakingTheMic.com, Facebook Live, the TuneIn app on the WQTS Digital Broadcast channel, and, of course, the one and only. I'm lost on the last one. I can't remember what the fifth one is. What is it, JP?
YouTube.
Start from the top.
I said YouTube.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, you did. First
YouTube,
one.
YouTube,
YouTube.
SpeakingTheMic.com,
Yes.
WQTSradio.com, the TuneIn app, and Facebook Live.
There
we
it
go.
is.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. As long as Sony lets us play.
You know what? I got to second stop the bus. What is it with church folks not wanting to talk into a microphone? Everybody wants to grab a microphone and then do the Bob Barker.
What you mean?
They grab a
that's
I'll
just
microphone.
hold
old
it down
folks.
at their.
That's just old people.
I'm just saying. Then they say, well, I can't hear myself in the broadcast because you weren't talking in the microphone.
Wait a minute.
I'm just saying.
There's only one person that's been here. Oh, you talking about broadcast at like church?
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
everybody has a church broadcast now through Facebook Live or they post it somewhere.
But that's only old people.
Not
I
necessarily.
don't know, man. I tuned in on
I've
his
never
feed the
seen-
other day, and there's some really good young talent on there.
Oh, yeah. You know, I did the open mic this past Friday night.
I have
Saturday
never
night.
seen a young person hold a mic like this. Never.
I have.
always
No,
like a
I've
head wobble.
I've seen them hold it like that. Either they do this or they want to be a rapper. yo. You know, I mean, it's
Oh yeah, the mic up.
yeah.
Chris
You got to have the
used to
mic
rap
up. What you could say? It's actually a really nice setup in there. Yeah. They've got TVs all around the thing. It's video games galore. So check it out. Check them out. They're off 17. We'll post their information on our social media, on our Facebook page. Check them out. Have a good time. They have another open mic coming up next month. We'll get you the dates and information when we get them. And, of course, we'll be running the sound again, and I'll be on the ones and twos getting it in. That, I mean,
Sounds like a creepy uncle. Just
no, I mean, that's our
Come here, let
station
me do something
platform.
for you.
WQTS is the broadcast. We get it in.
Come here, let me do something for you.
Really?
Who your mama is?
Really?
You sure we related?
Oh, Lord.
Come here, let me get you.
It is out. It is cookout season.
Come here, let me get you this piece of chicken. You want some fruit punch?
Don't forget, folks,
no,
August
Uncle
18th.
Cosby, we do not want some fruit punch.
You want some bananas?
Don't forget, folks, it's 56 minutes past the hour, about to be 57.
bad.
August 18th, we will be on the river hosting the Savannah Cool Down Music Festival, literally on the riverfront
Not
in
those
the city of Savannah. It's going to be a good time. It's
That's
going to be
gonna
a
be a
lot
lot
of
of
good
fun.
music from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., and it's absolutely free. We want you guys to rock with us because we're rocking with the city of Savannah, and we got a few special guests that might be coming in from out of town. So we're looking forward to it, having a good time. Sponsored by Uni in the Community, hosted by the one and only Sean Brown Show with JP. And you might see the return of the one and only Sean John for one song only. You never know. Never know, folks. Depends if we can get JP hydrated enough.
I think we can. Willie's is right in front.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a great time. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are ready for it, too. That Friday, we'll be actually doing a live broadcast. We'll be doing a live
Wrong
broadcast
sound effect.
on River Street that Friday, August 17th. So look forward to it and look forward to many more big things to come with the Sean Brown Show with JP. We're making moves. Hope you guys are ready to make moves with us. 58 minutes past the hour. We're having a good time. This Space Grace has been on the ones and twos. JP's been holding it down on this beautiful Wednesday in the city of Savannah, Georgia. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sean Brown. Thank you guys for tuning in. This has been the Sean Brown Show with JP. It's my show. That's right. Peace, love, and chicken grease. See y'all Friday.
Happy birthday, baby boy.
Listen, SB with the truth, it might pierce your mind. And JP hit you with reality all the time. The way to keep it all the way 100, it should be a crime. Sports, news, politics, on the show you will find. Conversation grown, opinions, they're not alone. Savannah be the home, they coming straight for your dome. It is what it is, gonna be what it's gonna be. You are rocking with the Sean Brown Show with JP.
I have a racing stripe on my camera.